I don't hate it, but I also don't really like it. So many mirrors in this place. No, I didn't scout myself. Good morning from a very sunny Tokyo this morning. We're heading to Shibuya station from our hotel up bright and early, and we're heading to potentially the most popular tourist attraction that there is. It's on every single list that I've ever seen. We're going across to Teamlabs. So we are just hopping onto the train. We're using our Suica cards. It's about a 40-minute journey, and we do have to get 2 trains to get there. So I'll try and figure out how much it actually costs us and pop that down below as well. Okay. So we're just recharging it so that we've got enough money to get there. So you select your value, pop your card in the tray, put the money in.
Recording ticket information.
Easy
Please
as that.
do not move the cart.
That's very crowded. Looks very, very, very busy this morning. So that train was way too crowded to even get on. So we're having to wait for the next one. If you are planning on travelling at this time in the morning, just be aware that you might not be able to get on. Well, they are very, very frequent. So that train was way too packed to even try and film, and while masks are not legally required in Japan anymore, 90% of people did have them on the trains, so it might be worth just bringing a couple. Another couple of things just to make the trains easier: if you've got a backpack, keep it on the front of you so that you don't bang into anyone behind you, and stand facing the windows, because the trains are not quite like the UK. It's all in lines rather than facing forward and backwards. And they're very, very quiet. No one talks. It is absolutely silent, even if they are packed. So put your phone on silent and don't talk. So there's actually 2 Teamlabs in Japan that we're going to this trip. So the first one is Tokyo Teamlab Planets, and then later in the next couple of vlogs we're going to Teamlab Botanicals in Osaka. There's the station that we just got off, and there's Teamlab. This is your fire statue. Huh? Ooh! It's the start of the galleries. This is very strange. I can see it.
feels really weird.
Can you feel the things under your feet?
Yeah.
Got neon fish now. Flower petals.
Mum caught having fun in 4K. The childlike excitement.
Wait, is this room? Or you just bang it?
Just, yeah, they've locked in.
It's cool. I keep banging my head though on my sunglasses. For anyone coming, this is the room that makes you feel motion sick. So if you feel motion sick, maybe give it a miss. Or give it a go and then leave quick. It does feel like the room is moving.
Move up and down.
That's so cool. I thought they were just stationary. That's so cool that they just move when you move. So many mirrors in this place. So I'd heard mixed reviews about Teamlab Planets before we came, but in my opinion it's definitely worth it. We've had a great time. And these things are just amazing. Every exhibition is just completely different. It's nothing that I've ever experienced before, so I would recommend it.
Seal of approval.
You get given sliders to come out into the garden because you still don't have your shoes there in the lockers. So we're just about to jump back on the train to go to Tokyo Station. We're going to go and try and sort out our JR passes, ready for our journey over to Osaka, and then hopefully try and find somewhere for lunch. Pay attention to these signs that are on the floor because there is no consistency about whether you should be walking on the left or on the right. It changes on escalators, train stations, on the floor. We've just got off the train over there somewhere. I'm not sure where. We walked quite a way. And then this is the Imperial Palace and the Gardens. And the National Gardens. We're just going to have a walk past and see if we can see any of it without actually going in because we're on a bit of a tight schedule. So the palace is up there and that way. Just had a look at the map. But we don't really have enough time to get everything done, so it's been put on the back burner because it is quite a bit of a walk back that way. And we don't really know much about it because it was never on our list to start with. We just passed it and thought we might have a bit of a look. But this area of Tokyo is amazing. Everywhere is so clean anyway, but this just looks sparkling. Like, I know that's weird, but I think it's because the sun's out as well and it's glittering off all the buildings, all the water, everything is really well kept, all the plants, everything. It just is so different from a UK city. So it's very similar in some ways, but very different in others. When the trains come. Looks like a cool street. Where are we? Asakusa. It's Denny. It's very busy here. I don't hate it, but I also don't really like it.
That's my exact thoughts. Damn, mine's really bad.
Okay, there's 3 symbols. Medium.
Medium. Oh, you have medium one, so now do you keep it or do you get rid of it?
I don't know.
What do you think is bad?
Okay, here's my awful one. Your wishes will not be realised. A sick person will never recover. The lost article will not be found. The person you're waiting for will not come. Building a new house and removal are not good. Making a trip, marriage or employment are bad.
Right, great. That's good then.
Maybe I should leave that.
So let's leave these fortunes. Goodbye, bad fortune. Yeah, so this one ripped and the bar broke. Suddenly got very smoky, very foggy over here. The sun has disappeared. Having vending machines everywhere is actually really helpful when you need a drink. It's a great idea. We managed to get a direct train back from the temple back to Shibuya, and then we packed a very small bag because we're moving hotel for the night tonight and we're going to stay in a capsule hotel. So we just took the bare minimum things that we needed and we're going to go and check it out. The capsule hotel we chose was the Millennials Hotel in Shibuya. This was a great location for us, and whilst this is a capsule hotel, the rooms are huge and not stacked on top of each other. There is a no noise policy in the sleeping areas, but there is a communal space with seating and a well-equipped kitchen. They even have free beer on tap at certain times of the day. Nice evening hot chocolate.
It's gonna be hot. Scaldy smell.
It does, it is a bit hot.
Did you scald
No,
yourself?
I would just like, I felt the temperature of it on my tongue.
I scalded myself.
No, I didn't scald myself. Each capsule came with an amenity kit, space to store your belongings including a small lockable safe, USB ports for charging, and an iPod to control the lighting, temperature and adjust the bed between the sitting and lying positions. We stayed on a mixed gender floor and each floor has its own toilets, showers and laundrette facilities. Everything was so clean and I had the best shower before going to bed. The towels were provided and there was plenty of room in the showers to get changed and settled for bed. We loved it here. The atmosphere was great, the whole place was spotless, and the setup of the room made for a great night's sleep. We basically had a double bed to ourselves. The only time we were disrupted was during an earthquake at 4 AM, but we felt very safe and of course, that can't be helped. And did I mention an entire double bed for each person? I'm all settled for the night. I've got the pyjamas on. They're not included, they are 300 yen. So if you do want them, you need to buy them at the reception desk to bring them. But they're very comfy. It's been an absolutely jam-packed couple of days in Tokyo. There's more to come, so make sure you stick around to watch the rest of the series.